A holiday dish hides a year-old secret. I didn't eat a single spoonful of that suspicious Thanksgiving dish. I just couldn't. My husband and I host a massive Thanksgiving every year in our place in Redwood Hill. Over 20 people crammed into the house, his relatives and mine, including my divorced parents who magically tolerate each other for exactly one day a year. Everyone brings a dish, and I coordinate everything down to the last dinner roll so nobody duplicates anything. This year, my brother's wife, Kara, said she was bringing her late mother's sweet potato bake. Her mom passed in February, so I honestly thought it was touching she wanted to honor her like that, until she walked in with 6 random plastic containers, all different brands and sizes, instead of one normal casserole dish like any sane human would use. Immediately, something in my stomach dropped. I snuck one container open in the kitchen while people were still hanging coats and kicking off snowy boots. The casserole inside was desert dry. I'm talking cracked earth in a drought dry. The edges were this brittle, crusty orange-brown that looked like it had undergone several geological eras. It didn't smell bad, but there was this uncanny wrongness to it, like food that remembered it used to be edible but had given up. I whispered to my husband Lucas, and he looked at it for maybe half a second before shaking his head like he was refusing a cursed object. Nope, he said, not risking that. We both quietly agreed to avoid it all night, and we did. Everyone else was too busy shoveling turkey and stuffing into their mouths to even look at it, but apparently someone noticed. The next morning, at 6:58 a.m., because my mom loves calling at psychotic hours, she rang me up already irritated. She said Kara told everyone I refused to eat her mom's recipe and was acting ungrateful. I explained very calmly that I honestly believed she'd brought last year's leftover casserole and just chopped off the moldy sections. My mom went dead silent. Then she said I was being dramatic, that frozen casserole can't last a whole year without molding. I told her that was exactly the point. That's why Kara probably split it into multiple containers, keeping the safe-looking parts. My mom didn't say a word for a long moment, then just sighed and said we should agree to disagree. An hour later, my brother called, furious. According to him, Kara was sobbing because I accused her of serving biohazard food. I told him I didn't accuse her of anything directly, I just didn't eat it. And maybe he should ask why she didn't make a fresh pan like a normal functioning adult. He called me a jerk and hung up. Then my sister texted me telling me I started unnecessary drama and needed to apologize. Even Lucas started hinting that maybe I overreacted, though he admitted the casserole looked like it survived an apocalypse. The only person on my side was my dad's wife, Marla, who admitted she didn't eat it either because it looked like it had been dehydrated by the sun. Thank you, Marla, voice of reason. By evening, my phone had basically turned into a slot machine of incoming messages. My brother, my sister, 2 of Lucas's siblings, all scolding me for ruining Thanksgiving and hurting Kara's feelings. Lucas finally said that even though he agreed the food was sketchy, I should apologize to keep the peace. Absolutely not. I am not apologizing for choosing not to consume something that could have put me in the ER. Then the next day, Kara posted a melodramatic paragraph on social media about trying to honor her mother's legacy and how some people don't appreciate love or effort. Everyone knew it was about me. People started commenting, asking what happened, and someone else chimed in that I refused to eat the dish and implied it was old. Now half the family isn't speaking to me, and the other half is pretending not to pick a side while very obviously picking one. And I still maintain I wasn't wrong, because nobody, I repeat, nobody, brings Thanksgiving food in 6 mismatched plastic tubs unless something deeply suspicious is going on.